Listen, we all heard that masterpiece. We all heard that masterpiece. The Hot Part 5, that's a masterpiece. Are you serious? We all heard it. It was a masterpiece. Are you kidding me? What? What? But still, the funny thing is though, that is not good enough to make the album. Kendrick Lamar left this off the album, he left it off both albums, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. The Hard Part 5 is not on any of the two albums dropping on Friday. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you realize the Hard Part 5, that's a 10 out of 10 song we just heard. That means the album is going to be above like 10. I can't even imagine how good the album is. If you leave off the Hard Part 5, oh my, this album's about to be ridiculous. Are you serious? Oh, come on. What? Yo, the Hot Part 5 is not on the album. But if you're leaving it off the album, that means the both of these albums, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, are gonna be unbelievably ridiculous. What? And I think he's also leaving it because the sound he's going on for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is going to be completely different to the sound we heard on the Hot Part 5. Because if you hear the Hot Part 5, it's similar to what he's done before with, I'm talking about like the instrumentation, like I'm talking about the beat. We've heard Kendrick Lamar rapped on the similar types of beats on To Pimp a Butterfly. Like this song will fit perfectly into Pimp a Butterfly. Literally, this song could literally fit perfectly into Pimp a Butterfly. And I think that's why he's not going to put it on. It's not going to be on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Because I think Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is going to be something completely different than what we've heard from Kendrick. It's going to be something completely different. And this sounds like something we've heard before. Even though it's a masterpiece, but we've heard similar sounds on To Pimp a Butterfly. With Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I think Kendrick Lamar is going for a completely different sound. Completely. I'm talking about sounds that's never been heard before. I'm talking about sounds that's generational. I'm talking about sounds that your grandchildren are going to hear about. I'm talking about sounds that's going to be heard for 10 billion years in the future. I'm talking about sounds that's generational. I'm talking about sounds that aliens can hear. I'm talking about sounds that's beyond our galaxy.